We met when the rain was ending on a street we both knew. You said the city looked different, I said maybe we did too. The coffee shop was crowded, but the corner seat was free, like the years had saved a place for who we used to be. Funny how a single evening can reopen every door, not because we want it back, but because it meant much more. Wrong time then, right time never. We were close once, just not together. Same old feeling, different weather. Wrong time then, right time never. You asked if I still remember that winter by the train, how we missed the last ride home and walked through morning rain. I said some things stay quiet, but they never disappear. They just learn to live inside us, year after year. We were almost brave enough, we were almost on our way, but almost has a silence that no one knows how to say. Wrong time then, right time never. We were close once, just not together. Same old feeling, different weather. Wrong time then, right time never. Maybe in another season, maybe in another life, we would know the words to say before the moment passed us by. But here beneath the same old lights, we smile and let it be. Two people who were almost home to something they couldn't keep. Wrong time then, right time never. We were close once, just not together. Same old feeling, different weather. Wrong time then, right time never. Wrong time then, right time never. Still I thank those days for staying tender. We were close once, just not forever. Wrong time then, right time never. The rain begins again tonight. The street lights blur the view, and somewhere in the passing years, I still remember you. for a silver glow. The morning hadn't found us yet. Coffee cups and empty streets, 1,000 dreams we hadn't met. You walked ahead beneath the lights like you belonged to somewhere else, carrying all your hopes alone, never asking for help. You kept chasing distant skylines, certain they would set you free. But sometimes what we're searching for is closer than we see. Morning on foot, the sky turning gold. The things we were afraid to feel finally taking hold. Morning on Fifth, the world standing still for the first time in a long, long while. We stopped running uphill. The taxis crossed the waking streets like memories drifting by. Every corner held a version of who we used to be inside. The city never promised us that every dream would come true, but somehow in the quiet I found a home in you. The years may change the skyline, the seasons may move on, but some mornings stay forever, long after they are gone. Morning on Fifth, the sky turning gold. The things we were afraid to feel finally taking hold. Morning on Fifth, the world standing still for the first time in a long, long while. We stopped running uphill. Maybe happiness is smaller than we imagined all along. Not a distant destination, but a place where we belong. A hand to hold, a window light, a reason not to leave. The simple things we overlook become the things we need. Morning on Fifth, the sunlight breaking through, the city waking all around, but all I see is you. Morning on Fifth, the years can take their turn. Some memories don't fade away, they simply continue to burn. Ooh, the streets are full again. The day begins to rise, but somewhere in that morning light, we're still alive. The bell would ring at 3 o'clock. The sunlight filled the hallway glass. I'd always take the longer way, just hoping our paths would cross. The basketball bounced somewhere beyond the crowded afternoon, and somehow every noisy day felt quieter next to you. Back then, I didn't know what love was. I only knew my favorite days had you. My favorite days growing beside you. corner store, the rain that caught us by surprise, the little things nobody noticed stayed alive inside my mind. The photographs keep fading, the streets don't look the same, but somehow every memory still carries your name. Some people remember moments, I remember entire years, because you were there. My favorite days growing beside you, every crowded classroom, every dream we ran through. The world got bigger, the distance grew, but my favorite days still look like you. I don't miss being younger, I don't wish time would stay. I just smile when I remember how bright those years became. A shared umbrella, a passing glance, 100 ordinary moments turning into chance. My favorite days growing beside you, every summer evening, every morning dew. The years keep moving like they always do, but my favorite days still look like you. My favorite days growing beside you. The sunset falls across the city the same way it used to do, and somewhere inside that golden light, I'm still growing beside you. You always loved the city early, before the crowds could fill the streets. Coffee warming both your hands, watching daylight find the buildings. You said the world felt softer then, like nothing bad could reach that hour, like every dream still had a chance before the day became itself. I remember how you smiled at things nobody else would see, a song escaping from a window, a newspaper caught by the wind, the way you stopped to watch reflections dancing across the avenue, like the whole city was performing just for you. Keep the morning, keep the light, keep the part that stayed alive, keep the feeling, keep the view, I'll keep the memory of you. The years arrived without permission, the seasons changed the neighborhood. The corner diner closed one winter, the bookstore finally moved away. But every time the sun comes up, across these streets we used to know, I still find pieces of those days waiting in the glow. Keep the morning, keep the light, keep the part that stayed alive, keep the feeling, keep the view, I'll keep the memory of you. Maybe growing up is learning. Not every beautiful thing remains. Maybe love becomes a photograph. The heart develops over time, not faded, not forgotten, just becoming something new. Like the city after midnight, still familiar, still true. Keep the morning, keep the light, keep the years and keep them bright. Keep the laughter, keep it close, I'll keep the road we love the most. Keep the morning, keep the light. The sky is turning gold tonight, and somewhere in that rising sun, a part of us is still alive.
The apartment faced the river, where the evening settled slow. We would watch the city shimmer as the windows started to glow. You always loved that hour between the daylight and the dark, saying every skyline carried 1,000 unfinished hearts. Funny how a simple evening can outlive so many years, while bigger moments disappear without a trace. Keep the light, keep the view, keep the little things we never knew we'd lose. Keep the laughter, keep it close, keep the roads we love the most. Keep the light, keep the memory of you. There was a diner on the corner, open long past midnight calls. We spent entire conversations leaning against those old brick walls. Felt so near then, like something we could touch. Never thinking one day we'd look back this much. Maybe every beautiful chapter knows exactly when to end, leaving just enough behind to visit us again. Keep never gone. The heart remembers quietly, long after time moves on. Keep the light, keep the view, keep the seasons we once knew. Keep the mornings bright and new. I'll keep the part that stayed with you. Keep the light, keep the view. The city changed, the skyline too. But somewhere in those golden hours, the world still holds a little us. The years keep drawing circles around the lives we choose, but some evenings stay forever in the colors that they leave. You were never fireworks, never a sudden spark. You were the light that stayed on when the evenings turned dark. The chair across the kitchen, the coat beside the door, little things I stopped noticing because they were always yours. Funny how the smallest moments become the ones that last. Not the grand beginnings, but the days that pass. Just like breathing, you became part of my days, part of the morning sunlight, part of the songs that played, part of the laughter, part of the quiet too. I stopped counting memories because everything became you. The winter settled softly outside our little place, while we planned 1,000 tomorrows without rushing any page. The world kept moving faster, the years began to fly, but somehow every ordinary day still felt like a gift in disguise. We never needed perfect to know what we had found. Love was in the silence, love was all around. Just like breathing, you became part of my days, part of every season, part of every change, part of the questions, part of the answers too. I stopped looking for happiness the day I found it in you. Oh, maybe that's why memories stay, not because they're loud, but because they slowly build a home inside the heart. Somehow a coffee cup, a winter coat, a walk beneath the trees, 1,000 ordinary moments turning into eternity. Just like breathing, you're still part of my days, part of the light that finds me when the sky turns gray, part of the story, part of who I became. And every little memory still softly speaks your name. The years keep moving forward, the seasons come and go, but some people stay forever in the life they helped you grow. city looked different. I said maybe we did too. The coffee shop was crowded, but the corner seat was free. Like the years had saved a place for who we used to be. Funny how a single evening can reopen every door. Not because we want it back, but because it meant much more. Wrong time then, right time never. We were close once, just not together. Same old feeling, different weather. Wrong time then, right time never. You asked if I still remember that winter by the train, how we missed the last ride home and walked through morning rain. I said some things stayed quiet, but they never disappeared. They just learned to live inside us, year after year. We were almost brave enough, we were almost on our way, but almost has a silence that no one knows how to say. Wrong time then, right time never. We were close once, just not together. Same old feeling, different weather. Wrong time then, right time never. Maybe in another season, maybe in another life, we would know the words to say before the moment passed us by. But here beneath the same old lights, we smile and let it be. Two people who were almost home to something they couldn't keep. Wrong time then, right time never. We were close once, just not together. Same old feeling, different weather. Wrong time then, right time never. Right time never. Still I thank those days for staying tender. We were close once, just not forever. Wrong time then, right time never. The rain begins again tonight, the streetlights blur the view, and somewhere in the passing years, I still remember you. The hallway lights still flicker the way they used to then. Another winter evening, another day that never ends. You stand beside the doorway, holding takeout in your hands, like somehow all these years apart were never
never part of the plan. The city changed around us, the seasons came and went, but something in your eyes still feels exactly like back then. Still feels like home, right where you are, like finding my way back without looking that far. The world got louder, the nights grew long, but somehow every road I took still led me where you are. The rain keeps tracing patterns across the apartment glass. We're talking about nothing, yet somehow hours pass. No fireworks above us, no grand words left to say, just two hearts slowly healing in the quiet every day. Funny how forever sometimes arrives this way, not all at once but little by little, day by day. Still feels like home, right where you are, like winter finding warmth beneath the falling dark. The years kept moving, the feeling stayed, and somehow every broken part found its place. Maybe love is in a moment, maybe love is staying near, when the world feels heavy, when the answers disappear. A lie left on a waiting seat, a familiar voice saying, you don't have to carry everything. Still feels like home, right where you are, like coming back to something you never truly lost. The snow keeps falling, the night moves on, but every piece of who I am still knows where it belongs. Still feels like home, right where you are. The city sleeps beneath the frost, the window lights burn low, and for the first time in a long time, I don't feel alone. The city wakes before the sunlight, taxi lights along the street. Someone's radio is playing from an apartment down the block. You always loved the early mornings, before the world knew who you were. Coffee cups and window shopping, running from what might have
You walked through those hallways like you knew something I didn't. Like the world could be kinder if somebody just listened. I was chasing every Friday like it would make me feel alive. You were finding constellations in an ordinary sky. Back then, I thought growing up meant running faster. You showed me some things are worth standing still for. Changed by you, still becoming. Every road I take still carries something of the light you left, the hope you knew. Years keep moving forward, but I'm still changed by you. The football field looks smaller every time I pass through town. The old church still catches sunlight as it settles on the ground. Everybody keeps their memories different ways somehow. I keep mine in who I am and who I'm trying to be now. Some people leave a photograph, some leave a song behind. You left a better version of the life that's mine. Changed by you, still becoming. Every dream I chase still hears you humming. Every fear I face still carries truth. The years keep moving forward, but I'm still changed by you. Maybe love is not forever, maybe that's not what it means. Maybe love is who we're becoming long after someone leaves. A star still shining somewhere, though the night is moved along. A voice still helping guide you, even when it's gone. Changed by you, still becoming. Every chapter now feels like something you helped me write without knowing you would. The years keep moving forward, and somehow that's still good. Still becoming, still becoming. The stars above that old hometown still look the way they used to. And every time I see them, I remember who I grew into. The station looked much smaller than it did back then. The same old sign was hanging above the platform. A song escaped a storefront and drifted through the air. For a moment I was 20 and you were standing there. Funny how the years keep moving, yet some places never leave, waiting quietly inside us, like a photograph we keep. Still that summer, still that sky, still those golden evenings passing by. Still that feeling, still that view. Every road I take somehow leads back to you. The bookstore by the corner has a different name today. The cafe where we wasted hours was renovated years away. softens every edge, turns 1,000 passing moments into something heaven sent. A window seat, a borrowed cart, a train we almost missed, 1,000 little pieces of a life that still exists. Still that summer, still that sky, still those quiet promises we left behind. Still that feeling, still that truth, part of who I am today, still belongs to you. Still that summer, still that sky, the years may change the reasons why, but somewhere in the evening light, we're still walking home side by side. The seasons keep returning, the city learns to grow, but some beautiful memories never really let us go. I saw the front one morning sailing across the town. The trees along the river had started turning brown. The coffee shop was open, the same as years before, and suddenly I felt like I'd been here once before. The air smelled like November, the sky hung soft and gray, and every passing shadow seemed to carry yesterday. Funny how a season can remember every part of a life you thought was gone, but never left your heart. Still that winter, still that you, still that feeling coming through, still those evenings bathed in blue, still that version of me and you. The years moved on, the world did too, but some memories stay the way they always do. Station lights were glowing against the falling night. The trains kept coming through like they did back in our time. I watched the city breathing beneath the distant haze, and found myself returning to those familiar days. Stay beautiful when they're gone. Maybe certain people become part of every quiet until the world grows quiet and it's only you I hear. Still that winter, still that you, still those lights beyond the blue, still that laughter, still that truth, still a part of everything I do. The years moved on, the seasons flew, but somewhere in the evening light, I'm still finding you. The first frost always returns, no matter where it goes. Just like certain memories, the heart already knows. Another Friday evening, traffic filling up the road. I passed the old apartment where we used to call it home. The convenience store is brighter, the signs have all been changed, but somehow every corner still feels exactly the same. I still know the shortcut behind the movie theater wall, still know where we stopped talking just to watch the city glow. Funny how the years move forward while the memories stand still, waiting in the smallest places like they always will. That old street, the same sky, still holding pieces of another life. That old street, that same view, every light reminds me of me and you. The city changed, the seasons flew, but part of me still lives back there with you. The station near the river still hums its evening song. People rushing through the platforms like they're trying to move on. I wonder if they notice the sunset on the glass, or if they'll miss these little moments years after they have passed. Sometimes I hear a melody from a passing car at night, and suddenly I'm standing back beneath the summer lights. We were never trying to become a memory, we were simply living before we knew what that could mean. That old street, the same sky, still holding pieces of another life. That old street, that same view, every light reminds me of me and you. The city changed, the seasons flew, but part of me still lives back there with you. Maybe that's the reason certain songs still hit so hard. They don't remind us of the ending, they remind us who we were. A window seat, a rainy day, a photograph in blue, 1,000 ordinary moments that still feel new. That old street, that same sky, still shining softly through the years gone by. That old street, that same light, still finding me on certain nights. The roads grew long, the world grew wide, but somewhere in that younger life, we're still walking side by side. That old street, that old street, yeah, that same sky, still there tonight.
loose around the edges, never quite your own. Laughing through the city noise like nothing could touch your heart. But I could see the silence hiding in the dark. You kept chasing distant lights like they held the answer to every restless night. Stay a while, you don't have to leave. Every time the feeling starts to get too close to keep. Stay a while, the world can wait outside. Maybe home was never somewhere. Maybe home was by your side. The taxis crossed the avenue like stars moving through the rain. You talked about tomorrow like a place you'd never stay. But every story led back to the same old fear of letting someone matter enough to keep them near. The city kept on turning, but something finally slowed. The night you stopped pretending you had nowhere left to go. Stay a while, you don't have to run. Every truth you've carried doesn't have to be done alone. Stay a while, let the morning rise. The things we search for everywhere might already be inside. Maybe love is a fireworks. Maybe it isn't fate. Maybe it's simply finding one person who remains when all the noise is fading and all the lights grow dim. Someone who knows your secrets and still chooses you again. Stay a while, the sunrise paints the sky. The city's waking slowly, so are you tonight. Stay a while, the road can wait a little more. Spent your whole life searching. You don't have to anymore. The streets are growing quiet. The morning's coming through, and for the first time, you
We used to walk the river path when winter painted everything white. You would talk about the future like it was already ours. The campus lights would glow behind us through the cold December air, and somehow every ordinary moment felt like something rare. You were always moving forward, I was always looking back, trying to hold the smallest details of the days we couldn't keep. Those winter days, those golden years, still shine somewhere beyond the years. The world grew larger, the seasons flew, but every memory leads back to you. There was a table by the window where we spent entire afternoons, books forgotten between conversations, while the daylight crossed the room. We thought forever was a distance we would eventually arrive, never knowing how precious those simple days would become. Those winter days, those golden years, still shine somewhere beyond the years. The world grew larger, the seasons flew, but every memory leads back to you. I don't remember every sentence, I don't remember every place, but I remember how the morning looked reflected in your face. I remember laughter in the hallway, snow collecting on your coat, and how life seemed so certain when we were still that close. Those winter days, those golden years, still live quietly inside these years. The roads keep changing, the sky turns new, but every season carries you. Those winter days, those golden years, the heart remembers what time can't steal, and somewhere still beyond the blue, those days remain because of you.